Can you move a little bit together? So
Both in the shot.
yeah. Okay, I think we're on now.
Live one, yeah.
So welcome to everyone, and very excited about starting this section with Javan and Ibrahim. Maybe you should introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Ibrahim Abdul Karim, and I'm the co-founder of FrenPals, which is a support service to help integrate new international students into the new UK environment. So that's just a little introduction about myself.
My name is Javan. I'm the co-founder of GJs. Basically, that's a movement to empower, educate, and entertain the world. So, yeah, that's a brief about GJs. Yeah.
Yeah, and my name is Espen, and I have a startup company called Streamline Data here at the Innovation Center at De Montfort University in Leicester, UK, and our company have developed a content management system for academic and scientific conferences. And another project we are working on right now is to make a free online version of that system called Streamline Presenter, where you can create presentations, collecting content from a lot of different sources, and you're like talking about maybe a startup like FrenPals or GJ Enterprise and things like that, and to give the background story about different companies. So this is one of the things I really want to spread the word about in this forum as well.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But today we are here to hear about FrenPals.
FrenPals, yeah.
Yeah. So I can't wait to hear about that.
Yeah, I'm in the spotlight today.
Should we get straight into the interview, or?
Yeah, let's hear what that's all about.
Okay.
Right.
For the people, what is your name, and tell us a little bit about your background.
Okay. As I said, my name is Ibrahim Abdul Karim. I'm from Nigeria. I came to the UK to study. Completed a master's degree in 2D and 3D visualization at Loughborough University. And when I graduated, I decided to go and apply for the entrepreneur visa, which right now working on a project called FrenPals. So that's just a little background about myself.
What is your startup about? What is FrenPals about?
Okay, FrenPals is a support service to help integrate international students into the new UK environment. It's basically a service, an online and offline network of support where prospective students and new students, before coming to the UK, they can get in contact with existing students, know exactly what the UK environment is all about, get feedback from current students about what the course is really about, and also get first-hand knowledge about the environment which they're applying to be part of. So yes, it's a support service.
What made you come up with this startup?
The main reason behind me coming up with this startup was my experience. I was an international student 2 years ago, and me coming to the UK, I didn't know anybody. I landed at Heathrow, not knowing anyone. I came here, I was like lost, to be honest. I was lost. And the only people I could actually contact was the university, and we all know the university are very professional. They only deal with mostly matters relating to your studies, education, and maybe accommodation. So I didn't have anybody I could go to ask him for personal stuff like where could I buy this, where can I get this done, how should I do this. So I was just in a situation where I was just kind of blank. So when I even spent some time here and get to know people, get to know other international students, they too faced similar situations like that. They didn't know anybody, and I felt okay. something needed to be done. There was a lot of support service by the university, a lot of support service by the student union, but there was still a lot that could be done by individuals. And I came up with this idea, FrenPals, to help these new students coming in actually create friends. So basically, that's how I came up with the service.
When you was younger, could you picture yourself doing what you do now?
To be honest, when I was young, I think my dreams were not really entrepreneurial. They were more of I wanted to become a pilot, I wanted to become a medical doctor, or to become an engineer. But I think as I grew older, I became more focused on being a designer. My secondary school years. Then when I entered university, that's when I started to read a lot, and I found out that if you really want to change the world, if you really want to create solutions to problems, and you really want to own that solution, want to be part of that journey, that experience, you have to be an entrepreneur or be in that entrepreneurial field. So I decided to kind of think of ideas, and I think I'm happy to come up with an idea which could help save or help international students coming to the UK.
What challenges have you faced along your journey?
I've faced loads of challenges, to be honest, loads. But I think one of the common problems is trying to build a community. That is one of the major challenges, because with my service, what happens is I'm trying to bring international students together, trying to tell them about my service without knowing them, without meeting them in person, without even sometimes without even knowing their name. I'm trying to tell them about my service. So the only way I can do this, the only way I can reach out to them easily and effectively is through social media. And that has been a challenge, because right now I don't really have that big following. I don't have that big audience I can share my service idea to. So right now, it's trying to build that community. That's been the challenge, trying to get to know people, trying to get people to be part of that social media community, and then I can push what value I have to offer to them. So I think that has been a major challenge. But I think at the moment, right now, I'm making progress in that area, and hopefully, very soon, I think I could get a much larger community.
Well, obviously you're a startup yourself, but
Yes.
what advice could you give to other startups that are looking to start up their own business?
As a startup, I know one of the things I did a lot is I had to persevere. I had to dig deep many a times. That sometimes as a startup you feel, is your idea, is it really worth the struggle? But I think if you really have that idea you feel can change people's life, or is a solution to a problem, I think, and you really believe in it, and you really have done your homework and found out that really has value, I think you have to persevere. Do your homework, plan ahead. You should know where you're going to, and also know the steps needed to get to that place. I think my advice is plan, think hard, persevere. It's never going to be easy. But I think if you can plan, think, and persevere, I think you will get there. You'll get there, among other things you could possibly do.
So how can the online community help to support you in your startup?
To be honest, I think the online community is everything to me, because I think without them, I might be nowhere right now. Right now, I think that has been my way of passing my message, and them are also friends and family. I think those are that's what I'm using to actually spread the message right now. But the online community is very important, and I think for this service to actually succeed, you have to have that online community behind you, and I think I'm working towards that.
So how can people contact you if they are wanting to help out your movement, your social network sites and stuff?
I think people that want to contact me, they can contact me through my email address, which is volunteer@FrenPals.com. I think that is the main email address which we could use. You could use to contact me. That would be like the best. And also, we have social media networks like one Facebook, one Instagram, one Twitter, and if you follow me on Twitter, I'll definitely follow you, and we could DM. On Facebook, you can send messages and you get instant replies. Also on Instagram, you could also follow me. I'll follow you and we DM. So I think there are different avenues, but I think one of the best ways to actually contact me or is through my email address, volunteer@FrenPals.com. And I think there's a lot going on right now. Since it's a startup, we're looking for people to actually be part of that community. And what I mean by part of that community, people to actually be people that have part of that community and be able to lend a hand. People that have said similar experience can just come along and it will be some experience for you. And I think just message me if you have any questions or if you want to be part of the community. Very much appreciate.
If you noticed, I have tweeted some of the addresses that you have mentioned in the tweet, so you can pick them up from there. And we will also really like to encourage anyone listening into this session to participate, and please come in and give if you have any questions to FrenPals and want to cover something we haven't asked about, then it would be really great if you want to come on. Otherwise, you can also ask questions in the tweet and in the left side. And I can see some of you have discovered that you can give props to a person that is speaking like this. So you can see if it's something you like that's been said. So I think Blab is a very good platform to interact with your followers and make real connections.
Yep.
and start doing things like that. There's another thing that you mentioned in your answers to the questions, that is like, what is the struggle for a startup? And I think for me, I have really discovered that resources, both financially but also like manpower and
equipment,
like cooperation with people is like really key to move your business on. And I just want to mention that the way the three of us work together with combining different resources. You're a graphic designer and you do video production, and I am more on the development side of things. So helping each other with doing websites and do graphic designs and video production for each other is really something that push your business on and move it to another level.
I think I agree with Esben, because like my current website, he's helping me. He's working on that website for me, and because he's a developer, and at the same time I'm also helping him with some things. And I think just collaboration is a good way to actually get a lot done with less funds, and I think it will be easier for all of us.
Also, touching on what you said one of the things that for a startup they would need is perseverance. So obviously, me as an individual doing my own thing, obviously I need that perseverance. But when I collaborate with other people and I see them striving, it helps me to.
I agree. Because we have set this show up and we want to run it every Sunday, and that really pushes us, right? Because we have to deliver something every Sunday from now on, and find other people that we can talk to and things like that. So I also really think that is great and something I really look forward to keep on doing.
I think this is the first session, the first live show we're having, and I'm very happy. Very, very happy. It's going on well, and I think like Javan mentioned, it kind of motivates me to see when I see people collaborating, want to collaborate on something like this. It motivates me to come up and say, okay, I want to be part of it. And just the motivation we need at the startup. I think we need that motivation, and that's why it's good to actually have people on the same journey with you. If you're an entrepreneur, have those people by your side, and they can actually advise you and advise you, support you, and also put you through on some things. Have mentors. Yeah, all those things help. Yeah, people that have shared similar experience. Yeah, yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, you can also follow this stream. We are really trying to do this high tech, and we are still learning though, and things like that. I just found out like 5 minutes into this session that I forgot to record it on Blab. So our introduction we probably have to like repeat in the end as well. But I think we captured the most important questions and things like that. So
Also, we'll be editing clips and putting them on YouTube, right?
yeah, so we are also filming this, so we will like upload it to the YouTube channel, and we are actually also live streaming to YouTube right now, and you can find the link as well in the right side, which I have tweeted. So yeah, we are trying to do a lot of things at the same time. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Esben, I think we're also talking about digital marketing, and
Yeah.
I think you mentioned right now is like a very hot topic on Twitter. You kind of you kind of said it's a hot topic, and you said so, and you also have an event, a meetup event. I think
Yeah, so we have a meetup event on the 17th of February from 5 to 6:45. It's a little bit a funny time, but we need to be out by 6:45 from the Innovation Center here at the Montfort University. And actually they have, we coincide with an event that the Innovation Center is hosting at the same place at the same day from 5:30 to 6:30, which is a session event about social media marketing as well. So yeah, if you come to the meetup, you can join both and kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah.
But one of the reasons for me to take part in this was really that I wanted to create real connections with my Twitter followers, and have spent like quite a lot of time lately to get more dynamic followers and talk about things that I believe my followers is interested to hear about, and yeah, and we want to do a crowdfunding project later in the year and things like that. So for us, it's really key to build that community, as you mentioned.
Yeah. Yeah. I think right now building communities is just so important. As in with the rise of social media and everything, I think right now people are just trying to get on almost every platform, social media platform, and also learning on very effective ways to actually reach out and create interactions between them and their followers, between them and their customers, and and possibly convert a follower or a fan to a customer. I think that has been the idea or that has been the purpose
So
or the goal of
me asking you about FrenPals, like when you say turn a follower into a customer,
yeah.
what is it that you like off? What is it that they?
Yeah, actually the service is not yet monetized at the moment, but when it goes into monetization, what will happen is those followers we have happen to be in China, happen to be in Nigeria, happen to be in different parts of the world. What we want to do is we want to tell them that there's a service here in the UK, and if you really want to know about the UK, really want to know about the environment, you really want to make friends even before you come to the UK, go on the FrenPals platform and you see people who could help put you through even before coming here, people who could be there for you by the time you arrive, people who we call buddies, we call them buddies. So how we want to turn them into customers is by them paying for a subscription on the website. By the time they pay for the subscription, they're able to contact me as many of these people who could support them as possible. So by the time they come to the UK, because they have paid for a subscription, because they are a subscriber, they can contact with any of the bodies that is around the whole UK in different universities. And I think making friends won't be a problem for them by the time they have all these people willing to help them. So I think that's the goal of the platform, yeah. To get the subscribers, yeah, on the platform.
Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about, and
Yeah.
It's a long journey to create a startup, and
Yeah.
we have been going for a lot of years, and so I'm really looking forward to hear the different stories coming up on this platform, and I think it would be great to hear from other startups, not only local but also people around in international that want to share their stories, and we will love to do interviews with you, and tweet our email. So please feel free to send us a little information about yourself, and we will contact you and ask when you can come on for an interview. That would be great.
Yep.
And just tell you more about FrenPals. I think FrenPals is a service to help new people coming into the UK integrate. But at the same time, almost anybody here studying at any university can be of help to these people. That is, they can sign up to be a body to help. And I think we're looking at getting people to be on the platform to help these people and make friends, and also a way of it being on the CV that they actually help people. I'm also looking for incentives to give them in the future, things like loyalty cards and everything. So people can sign up to this platform. So anybody that wants to volunteer or wants to actually help out, think of helping out in the future, you can just send a message to that email address and get back to you. Yeah.
Your idea for FrenPals, did that come from personal experience and like issues when you were coming to UK to study?
Yeah. As I mentioned before, it came from my personal experience. Me landing at Heathrow and not knowing anybody, me not even knowing what the environment was all about, and me not even knowing, like, even the weather. The weather hit so badly. We got back home. It's like 35 degrees, 35 degrees centigrade, and that hell is cold here. But you're like doubting them by the time you come here.
So when you first came, what was you feeling like? Was you scared, excited?
I think by the time you're excited at home, that you're coming, and you leave your family, and therefore leaving your family, waving them goodbye. But at the same time, you're quite nervous that there's a journey ahead, and your family will be close by, your friends will be close by in your country.
Yeah.
And you're nervous. So you're excited at the same time, you're nervous. And by you arrive, and the whole thing hits you hard. You're in a new country, new way of learning, and a new society, people, and you just have to start. You just have to start your journey all over again. And it's interesting. So it's all about what I experienced when I came here. Like, me come here not knowing anybody, trying to adapt, trying to make friends. That was a big challenge, and it's still a very big challenge for international students. I
Like
think
make or break, innit?
Yeah, it's a big challenge. Believe me, I know people that.
It's the social sides that you will get when you sign up to FrenPals, or is it also like practical things like how do you find accommodation and house and all those things that anyone needs to find out when they move into a new country?
Like there's many most of those information are provided on the website, to be honest, on the university website, like like provided on the website. But believe me, like my co-founder, she's Chinese, and I have some Chinese friends. But believe me, many of them, not even the Chinese, almost everybody still asks questions. They still ask questions that, because when you see this information on the website, you don't feel it's trustworthy many a times. You feel no. You have to ask somebody here. You have to objectively hear from somebody. So it's you contacting that person, something online. So they have to hear from someone that okay, that place is actually what it says to be, or what it preaches to be.
Yeah.
So I think it's very important to have somebody there in the country that knows the environment and can put you through. I think it's so important. And there are some groups, but those groups are not functioning very effectively. There's some groups where people still ask questions to people and say, okay, what's it like? What's that place like? Where can I get this? What's the cost like? Because many a times, even like I said, even what's provided on the university website, sometimes you still have to. The way it's being put on the university website is not the way you might understand it. Somebody telling you, somebody in your own situation, somebody from your own country, from your national, him telling you, you better understand what the system looks like. Sometimes, so just hearing from somebody in the same shoes as yours. So it's all about connecting those people with also internationals in the UK, not only internationals, also home students in the UK. Yeah, just getting different perspective about what the environment is all about. Yeah, so that's the idea behind FrenPals. Yeah.
Super.
Yeah.
It's very good to hear about.
I know a lot more now.
Yeah. So, what do you really need now to get this
Moving.
off, setting off?
Yes, I think one of the first things I need right now, to be honest, I need my platform to be running. That's my website at least. At least my website to be running at the moment, running quite effectively, because with that, I'll be able to go confidently to people. Go to stakeholders, possibly the university or people involved, accommodation services and other people. You can meet them either for cooperation in any way, or for them to actually help support what you're doing. But I think, I feel the platform needs to be running at the moment right now. Though we have a website, but we haven't built the main customized bespoke website yet, but we have a website running. Yeah, so I think that's what we're working on. And once we have that, I think, we'll be a lot ahead.
Would you be looking for investment then?
I think currently right now, I'm looking for investment, but I think that is not my first. That's not a priority for me right now. Investment priority is not investment, but I really need investment, but it's not a priority at the moment. I think the platform needs to be up first before I even start thinking about investment.
Yeah.
The platform needs to be up, and we'll start seeing how the platform is working. Start hearing feedback from people using the platform, and then we can now think about the investment side. Yeah, there are many options we've thought about.
For investment, what would FrenPals need investment for?
Okay, like right now is mostly the co-founders and a few people running. The co-founders and a few people running the whole startup. But what we need now is more experts, people that are expert in certain field, so we can give them tasks to actually do. And I think the service will push a lot faster and a lot better with those people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think right now all we're just doing was trying to make the idea quite solid. Yeah, come up with something very concrete, try and make the base quite strong. Then these experts will now come along and they'll help push the whole service